McKnight. Hi!
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Let's talk about this new strategy game coming from EA Electronic Arts. It's called Armies of Exigo. In what type of universe this game is set?
It's a fantasy RTS that's very similar to a Warcraft or a Starcraft in the type of genre it is. It has 3 different races. It has a human element to it, a beast race which is composed of ogres, trolls, and goblins. And then there's a fallen race which is mainly made up of mysterious bugs, aliens, and insects of that nature.
What can you tell us about the storyline behind this game? What's happening in this world?
The story is basically 2 warring factions of humans and beasts who've been fighting for hundreds and hundreds of years. They finally have to join together to fight a more common, bigger enemy in the fallen race. And this fallen race primarily lives underneath the ground of the planet that we're on.
Since it's a role-playing strategy game, we're gonna have some resource management, city management. What can you tell us about the gameplay itself?
Absolutely. The gameplay itself, our creative center is on the multi-level fighting. So for the first time in a real-time strategy game, I'm having battles that take place on the surface and below the ground simultaneously. And we do that through a quick dynamic camera. We also have the ability to create cave entrances anywhere on the map that allow you to pass units from one level to the other as well. Other than that, we hit on all the core RTS features. We focus on large battles with hundreds and hundreds of units that are individually controlled, not like a war game. Really a throwback to the original days of Command & Conquer and Warcraft.
What can be told about the different units we're going to be able to control in this game?
Again, on the human side, it's more typical of what you think of a human: knights, pikemen, archers. On the B side, you got the bigger, more powerful, stronger units like ogres and trolls, and smaller like goblins. There is some invisibility in there as well. But on the fallen race, they're very use a lot of magic. The insects are flying units. They're really hard to describe. They're really undead, weird-looking creatures.
Will there be some kind of heroes in the game that we'll have to carry on?
Absolutely, but that's where we also differ from the other products out there coming out in this time frame. There are hero units that kind of tell the story and pass the story along, but we don't focus entirely on them. There is some leveling up in the game, but it's not on a massive scale. And we do focus on hundreds and hundreds of units, more or less, rather than just focusing on one and a few units surrounding them.
Of course, I guess multiplayer mode is in mind here. What can you tell us about it?
Absolutely. We're dedicated to it. We're going to support the community post-launch. We have a live demo that's coming out soon. We will release an editor with it. But the multiplayer features themselves have over 40 maps on multiplayer with different modes. Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, along with Melee. And we also plan to have up to 12 players probably online.
Thank you very much, Matt.
You're welcome. My pleasure.